Robert Fripp, still unclear why hospital. What am I doing with my life? Why hospital shaved his balls after heart attack. Nurse, hello, Robert Fripp of the King Crimson may have heard of me. You haven't? Oh, alright. Well, I was just wondering, while I was out cold, who shaved my lovely plums? But words that start with H, you always take it off, alright? Oh, I'm having a heart attack. Someone call the hospital. Who shaved my balls? I'm only going to name dead people, full stop. John Kennedy Jr. And in a stunning retort to Madonna, her Madge, I'm also going to only name dead people. Claude Debussy, Katharine Hepburn, Jimmy Carter, tragically, and an obscure one for 50 points, Maximinus Frax. Yeah, Maximinus Frax. Now that's a name you won't be hearing about in history class. Sorry, history class. Comment below, who's a dead person you'd sleep with? But the catch is, right, they are actually dead. 10 minutes dead, right? Who is someone, if you have to be a little bit of a necrophile, who is someone you would essentially molest the corpse of, and why? Yeah, why? For those interested, my job application to the local morgue has yet to be responded to. Fingers crossed. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Give me your money now. Give me your money or you're a child molester. In other truths, a politician who said he had dwarfism resigns after passport leak shows he's actually a child. Start 'em early. That's what I say, to be honest. How do you know you're a dwarf? Right? I feel these questions need to be asked. When you're like 6, how do you know? You know, how do they how because everyone's that size when they're little. Right? How do you, what are the signs? What are the symptoms of dwarfism, being a little midget fella? Do comment below, please let me know. And I do wonder how long he was planning to keep this up for, because eventually he would have grown. And now I understand it's a fluid term, but maybe this is a controversial opinion. I don't believe most dwarves are 5'9". So what's going on here? Genuinely though, comment below, how long could they have kept this going for? Right? You're right, big man. Have you done something with your... I love the hat, by the way. You look a bit larger than last Parliament. You were 4'7", now you're 5 foot. Yes, I have grown a great deal in the past year. I have learned a lot, and my desire to serve the people of Nimbambibia gets bigger day by day. YouTube, in its latest wonderful edition of cramming AI down your tight little throat with every single fucking feature now, they are doing auto translations of YouTube thumbnails. So say there is a video from a German content creator, they will auto translate the text on screen to normal. In other truths, this is an exclusive. Lena the Plug files for divorce from Adam 22. The poor sod, really. He let his wife be passed around like a trusty oven mitt at Christmas dinner. And she still dumped the fucker. Genuinely. When I do, no doubt, a womanology course for Dum Dum Academy, rule maybe 5 or 6, one of the golden rules is keep your woman in line. This is like one of Aesop's fables. You really, you really can't trust women. In other truths, Mr. Beast reveals he has less than 1 trillion to his name despite being a billionaire on paper. I have negative money right now. I'm borrowing money. That's how little money I have. Technically, everyone watching this video has more money than me in their bank accounts. Yeah, and this was quick as a whip it in heat, debunked. Here we have a screenshot of Mr. Beast, our lovely granddad's real-time analytics, and in just 1 month, on just one channel, on just ad revenue alone, Joshua Donaldson made over $24 million. Right, so I was going to do a sort of very hand on heart, get out your small violin. Oh, think of the billionaires, dear viewer. They need your money more than you do. Please think about donating. I was thinking of doing like a very funny black and white charity video with Enya playing in the background. For just £50 a month, you too can help a billionaire. And for those interested in how much money I've made on this dreadful fucking website, hang on, let me check. Yeah. 7 pence, 2 Coke buttons, and a Mars bar wrapper. And that's just from the Foom sponsorships, dear viewer, this time of the month. And speaking of gays, since it is Pride Month, I have been seeing some gay flags around, and here is one I actually came across. Here's the gayest one so far, actually. Inclusive. Nice. No idea what gender that is, but let that freak flag fly.
Hello, it is me, Nelson Mandela. I am here to start an honest appeal to give my people jeans. For those who had thought I was dead, I am not dead. Levi's preferred no skinny jeans. My people have suffered enough. Please text Nelson Jeans to 01 7758 9014. Nelson Jeans. Because if Nelson Mandela can't get some dinner, who the fuck can?
Everyone's favourite children's entertainer, and then he got accused of rape, and then out of nowhere he had a really hard right pivot. That's weird. That's never happened before. That's never happened every single time. Just once, right? Just once, I want one of these fuckers to get accused of being a little bit of a sex criminal, and they start quoting Marx, right? We need to seize the means of production. Don't read my Wikipedia page. Don't listen to her. She's a lying bitch. We need to seize the means of production. There's more. He's a big fan of Nick Fuentes now. And I'll be honest, I can't take a closeted homosexual 5'7" Mexican neo-Nazi seriously. I'm sorry, I can't. If there's any skinheads in the audience, can you please explain to me why you keep pushing the least supreme whites? 1.3 million followers. Wow. Maybe each episode I should just pepper in a little bit of racism. Maybe that'll boost me in the algorithm. Yeah. What's a racist thing to say? Those bloody Chinese. What are they like? Eating dogs. What are they? Some kind of lesser people. There you go. That'll get me boosted in the algorithm, I think.
The last honest man on the internet. Tune in and tune off.
Stick it in your bilch!
I'm assembling a team, a washed-up children's entertainer, a little gay Mexican boy, and a ketamine fiend whose kids don't speak to him anymore. Together, they will save the white race. I loved Mini Minotaur, and now the Jews are attacking him because they hate fun. I imagine he said something to that effect. Again, none of this interests me. Washed up children's entertainer, gets accused of rape, does the right wing pivot, Nick Fuentes fucking hates his audience, but they give him money. Elon Musk, now a trillionaire, shouldn't be legal. Idiots thinking, man. And America's next top welfare queen. And we did. We basically forced the rest of the world to stop doing it. So, again, British Empire, greatest thing to ever happen in human history, really needs to come back. Now more than ever. Rule Britannia. God save the king. Rule Britannia. Britannia's really good. We are better than everyone else in the world. I don't want to be crass, because I feel if I went too hard on the guy, it would border on ableism. I do feel, however, if we were even 40 years in the past, this guy would be in a facility, right? This guy would be locked away with the schizophrenics that are writing Bible scripture in their own excrement. He would be in a straitjacket. He'd be given the dum-dum cord treatment. You know what I mean? And if we went back a few decades before that, they would lobotomise the fucker, yeah? If he said this sort of shit in this country, we'd tie him to a big fuck-off piece of wood and we'd set him on fire for witchcraft. Of course, Toby Turner had to rip me off. It's not enough to be an inane, asinine prick on the internet. He also has to rip me off. Here you have it. You don't like me? I'm not offended. That just literally means you're fucking retarded. I'd argue he does it without the grace. He does it without the glamour. He does it without the riz. And he got it wrong. He ripped me off and he got it wrong, right? The shtick is, if you dislike me, you are a paedophile. And again, any skinheads in the audience, welcome. Make yourself at home. Like/dislike, comment and subscribe. Give me some engagement, please. Can someone please tell me why you keep pushing the least supreme whites imaginable, right? If a gun to my head, right, I have to prove the innate supremacy of the white race or I die, right? I would be doing things very differently to the actual self-avowed white supremacists. And it leads me to believe it's all one big LARP. It leads me to believe their heart's not in it. I feel I would make a better Nazi. That's a quote. Get that on a tombstone near you. I mean, I did a full video blacked up not too long ago. Of course, it was audio only, so didn't really think that one through, did I? Do you love violent, convicted, illegal immigrant career criminals? That's a mouthful. Can we shorten that? Can we LGBTQ that? Comment below. Is that a rhetorical? I don't know. What do you think about violent, convicted, illegal immigrant career criminals, dear viewer? Fan? Not a fan. Yeah, do let me know. And get in a messy turf war in the comment section below. What's your least favourite religion and why? Let's get a discourse going. And what's your favourite race? Yeah? Honestly, give me the starting gun. I will be out of the trap like a whippet in heat. I will do the right-wing grift. I don't even need to be Me Too'd. I will do it if there are views there. But you should know, my heart will not be in it. My eyes will be closed. The lights will be out. I'll be thinking of England. Is there some mass retardation bat signal that went out today? Well, it would explain why you're so active, Mr. Turner. And it's so tiring. I'm going to give some genuinely good faith critiques to neo-Nazis, right? Hear me out here. Hear me out, lads, right? Sit yourself down. Love the skull tattoo. That is, it really makes your eyes pop, you know. Actual Nazis had a little bit of riz to them. Not condoning them, of course, and I do think Hitler was highly overrated. Right, everyone lauds the speeches. I couldn't sit through a full one. He's speaking gibberish. What's he going on about? He's just shouting. And his gay little haircut's flopping from side to side and he's getting all sweaty and worked up. What the fuck is that? Honestly, Hitler, mate, watch your cortisol levels. Strike one, get someone, I don't know, again 6 foot, maybe dating a German fashion model with actual SS connections in her bloodline, mind you. Charismatic, you know, sort of a little bit riztastic, handsome, me, right? Me. And point two, no, I've completely forgotten. Honestly, I've completely forgotten. But don't be a bloody groiper. Join our Enthusiast movement instead. Yeah, I'm the last honest man on the internet. If you stick around, I might sprinkle in a little bit of dog whistle for you. Yeah, you love the dog whistle. Oh, it's them again, isn't it? Doing that over there to us. See, they knew exactly what I meant there. The schmucks who usually tune in, they've got no fucking idea what's going on. You know, yeah? We're speaking a coded language, dear viewer. Oh, what are they like? Yeah? And when they do that, in the basement of the White House, in some sort of eyes wide shut sex party with the Clintons. What a way to fall off from being in the annoying orange Cartoon Network show. And speaking of annoying orange, I'm off. I'm gonna fuck off now. German fashion model, willing to sleep with me. And my dog likes me. Yeah? Hitler had a dog that liked him. See, the similarities are becoming striking now. I'm getting a little bit fucking paranoid. Give me all your engagement. Give me all your engagement. Or you're a child molester. Yeah. And honestly, that's all that's happened. Nothing else has happened in the realm of politics.
My fantastic wife, Vic, who has been a rock.
And I need you now tonight. And beyond that, I've had some ideas. I will get to the truths in a minute. Characters, right? I feel something this show is desperately in need of. Is characters. And one I've been thinking of doing, it's Mr. Balls. Hello, I'm Mr. Balls. Right? No? Alright. Well, I've thought that one had legs in, frankly, but evidently not. Bondage Shrub. Have I told you about Bondage Shrub, dear viewer? Yeah? Think about it. There's money in this, mate. Bondage Shrub. Bringing back a classic now. Slopfunnel.com. I think this one could be what makes Daddy a lot of money. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see. Slopfunnel.com. Getting the patent on that. Speaking of patents, I am moving forward with my plan to trademark tomorrow because I very much own the future. Oh, sitcom idea, right? Brilliant sitcom idea 5. It's a bunch of... It's Cheers, right? Remember Cheers? You want to go where everybody knows your name. It's that with a bunch of lawyers clocking off of a busy day of work, right? And it's called The Bar. No? Alright. But do comment below. What do you think of Mr. Balls? Big Man Dum Dum called. I know for a fact he'd be a big fan of Mr. Balls.
Fixes subscribers.
I'm a bumblebee. Stick it in your bilsh. It's bumblebee wax resin glue.
She's pregnant. It's not yours. And you didn't even want the baby.
Today's video is sponsored by Fum. Foam isn't a vape, okay? This is your last fucking warning. They've got lots of lovely flavours, kinky umlaut in the name, so you know they're trustworthy, ladies, gentlemen, and those that don't identify. Really, I can't stress this enough. Not a vape, just a gay bit of wood. Some women are turned off by it, but don't listen to the... Alright? Avicula, sorry. This is a clavicle update. Oh, God, it's this shit again. He looks like gay oomph. He was ham and cheese trade, and now he's no apostrophe. Don't no apostrophe. Touch the... charcuterie, I imagine that's a French word, till all the guests arrive, darling. I don't know when, but the people around me stopped making sense a long time ago. They actually translated that to English, but I have a feeling it would have made more sense in native bloody Russian. Apparently he's detransitioning, according to Cutesy Darkskin, which is... this is the beautiful thing about X.com in the current year. I can't tell if that's a black person or a neo-Nazi now. I don't know. I don't know. Is it satire? Is it sincere? I don't fucking know anymore. And people can't believe how different he already looks. Oh, it's mental illness as a bloody fashion statement, innit? And hitting yourself in the face over and over again with a hammer is not going to make you feel better about yourself. I don't know why he's weaning himself off of tea. I don't know why he looks like an IT technician now. Apparently he's using a wheelchair. He's mentally ill and he's being taken advantage of. He needs to be put in some kind of care facility before he hurts himself more than he already bloody well has. I also don't know what gay ham and cheese trade is, but I mean, comment below. What is that? What is any of this? Because I feel like Walt Disney, basically. I was put on ice circa, when was it? 1968? Let's check. Let's fact check Walt Disney. If he died in 1968, I'm definitely giving myself hand tonight. 66! Oh, you fuck! You couldn't have died 2 years later, you selfish prick. I do like his moustache. He looks like a friendlier Oswald Mosley, really, doesn't he? Yeah, I feel like I've just come out of cryogenic deep freeze, and the world around me is much like a bloody Disney cartoon.
It's sticky, fizzy.
It's going everywhere!
Dum Dum Cola.
In other troves, she was 18. The Saberspark allegations are bad. ... This is from Gamma. 44,000 views in under a week. I mean, seriously now, what am I doing wrong? Do I need to jingle more keys for you bottom feeders? Yeah, will that make you love me? If I have some more spinning GIFs on screen? Two things. Power imbalances exist, and I argue power, if you're not using it, what's the bloody well point, right? If you've got a platform, if you've got some level of fame or notoriety, it's your God-given right to take advantage of that power. Strike two, though, Your Honour. What power does this guy have? Oh, he's the grown man that talks about children's cartoons on the internet. I simply have no choice but to throw myself at him. I'm a little bit of a feminist about these things. I believe women are smart enough and independent enough that they won't see a rich, successful man and, like, Jedi mind control, take off all their fucking clothes. I don't see women that way. For whatever reason, people on Reddit do. People on Reddit see women devoid of autonomy. I believe in women's autonomy, dear viewer. Yeah? And if a woman wants to sleep with a powerful man, and the powerful man is very alright with that, God bless all parties involved, frankly. But no, this geezer's got no power. None. He talks about kids' cartoons in a cupboard, right? He's almost as bad as these fucking right whingers surrounded by walls of fucking action figures, holding back tears that Doctor Who was a woman and then a black man. They raped my childhood! This is what you want. Almost 50,000 views in not even a week. This is what you view Piglet's hunger for. You know, you want to be up to the oinker in the same shite you've seen 12 different times repackaged and regurgitated. Yeah? Good little view, Piglet. fucking oinker in shite. Not angry, not annoyed that my content, innovative, groundbreaking, a source of the truth. I'm basically my generation's Andy Warhol. Sitting at a cool 12 views. That is not a child mannequin, right? That is the oldest mannequin I've ever seen. And I've seen some mannequins, dear viewer. If I was working at, the off license and she came in gagging for a can of Red Stripe, I'd bloody well give it to her. That is not a child mannequin. Kate Bush. Now, it's a bloody good thing this is fake, because honestly, I'd have Morrissey hiding like bloody Salman Rushdie if he speaks ill of Catherine the Great. John Cena, of course, Morrissey has a massive issue with him because they actually arranged a little meet together. He was hoping to jam out with Mr. Cena, but he never turned up. Bigfoot, Madonna, Kylie Minogue, what's the difference? It really does just go on. And this is fake. Just quick update, this is fake. Morrissey is now taking legal action. He's a incredibly litigious, catty 67-year-old, I want to say. Yeah, he's a bit of a queen. He's a bit of a diva. Always has been. I was always more of a Cure guy, to be honest. I was always more of a The Cure enjoyer. That's the reason I wear the big fuck off white Nikes, because I saw whatever video it was, Love Song, Friday I'm in Love, one of them. It's the one where Robert Smith is in a cave and he's just wearing these big fuck off white Nikes. I thought, that's me. That is my identity now.
Oh, I'm work shy and redundant.